How to sing for girls. Hi guys, Ken Tamplin from Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, and I'm going to teach you a little bit about the voice and voice lessons today. How to sing better for girls. Girls, how do we learn how to sing better? What does that mean? There's so many different styles and there's so many different approaches and techniques. Some want to sing heavy, some want to sing light. Some want to sing blues, soul, R&B. Well, I'd like to cover a couple key elements. I'm obviously not going to get to cover everything today, but what I want to do is just give you some simple pointers on how you can learn how to sing better for girls. The first thing we discussed, and if you've seen my videos at all, I have a course called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else. And in this course, I discuss some of the most basic and important elements. And the first is posture and relaxation. And we're going to sit straight up or stand straight up. We're going to take our breath from our abdomen, and I cover this in my diaphragmatic breathing section. So if you want to refer to my channel, or if you want to check out my website, you'll see this whole section on diaphragmatic breathing, but we want to breathe from our abdomen. So we want to take a breath from our belly, from here, from our abdomen, directly under our rib cage. We'll feel the whole solar plexus all the way through our belly. We'll take a breath, and it's not like breathing like this from the chest, it's to breathe in from the belly. So we take our breath. Now, ladies, most of you do two things. The first thing is you pump a lot of air. So it's you use a lot of air when you sing, which A, can dry out the cord, B, does not build a good, strong, powerful voice, and C, usually, most girls flip into their head voices way too early, which atrophies the chest voice, and it actually inhibits or handicaps your chest voice because it's favored because you flip into head too soon. So my recommendation for you as you start on your journey to learning how to sing better is I want you to focus on how you can stay in your chest registration safely. Now that doesn't mean go out and start screaming and belting and pulling your chest voice up as far as you can in an unsafe manner. But it does mean to build this nice bright ping. Real nice bright sound. So it's the la. Ah. La. That's a fabulous sound, guys. If you can achieve this kind of sound, you're on a great track, because the more you grow this sound, and I want to be candid about something. A lot of people say, gosh, is the Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy just for people that want to belt? Or is it just for rock singers? Or just for powerful singing? Absolutely not. An airy sound can never achieve a bright, robust sound. A bright, robust sound can always achieve an airy sound. Then if you want to back off the sound, you can back it off as much as you want, up to nothing, to a whisper if you like. But you start first with a nice, strong, robust sound, and then you start bringing in other flavors after you've grown the voice. You want a nice bright ping, because that's the only true sound that really grows the voice. So I want to take you through some exercises. I'm going to start in the contralto, alto, lower register. I'm going to start on a G4. We're going to go up the register like this. Do it with me. Now take your breath, breathe in the breath, and then I want you to use strength from your abdomen, kind of like you're doing a sit-up. The strength that you feel in the abdomen when you're doing a sit-up. Now instead of going la and flipping in head, la, la, right? I want you to stay in the belting or the call register as long as you can so you can strengthen this part of the voice. and we'll hand off this sound, or we'll hand off meaning from chest into head later, so we can strengthen this part and build a nice, robust, powerful chest voice first, and then connect that head register later. Let's continue. Let's go here. Get your breath together. Don't forget to take your breath and pull in on that diaphragm as you're going up in the scale. I want you to push down on the diaphragm or on the belly to support or sustain these notes. Now notice, as we ascend the scale, there's a tendency to want to go la, to flip into your head voice. Resist the urge, resist the temptation of that. I have an exercise I like to think about, because sometimes girls say, well, I don't know, when I flip into my head voice, I don't know how to get out of it. I just flip into my head voice. And I like to use the analogy, if you have a bicycle or a skateboard or a car, or someone is stealing your purse, let's say, and you see the thief and he's running over there, you wouldn't say, stop, thief, stop that, thief, he's stealing my purse, he's stealing my car or my bike, right? You'd say, hey, stop, thief, that's my bike, that's my purse, stop, right? That's called the belting register or the call register. And you can defer to that. Now don't go crazy, because we don't want to blow out your cords, but you want to refer to that so that whenever you're actually going through these scales, you can actually ask yourself the question, would this be like me calling out to someone who's stealing my purse or my bike or my car or whatever? Now you can use this with this nice bright awe and this nice technique of bringing in the abdomen as strength, or the engine that drives your car, in order to start to build a great voice for learning how to sing better. Okay, once we've strengthened the chest voice or the call register or the belting register, we also need to pay special attention to our head voice and to learn how to connect it seamlessly with our chest voice. Now most girls, and this is how to learn how to sing better for girls, because usually, most of the time, when a girl flips into her head voice, she has a real fluty kind of sound to her voice with no real strength or power in it at all. Now there's some exceptions, but for the most part that's true. So what we must do is we must strengthen the head voice first to a nice bright timbral sound, just like we did our chest voice, like it's the la, ah. We want to get a nice bright strong timbre in the sound. So we use a sound, specifically a closed sound, which I'm going to start with, which is the E vowel. Okay, so we're going to start an E around the G, or on the G5, and we're going to descend a scale using a nice bright timbre to pull this sound all the way down in our chest register like this. Do it with me, nice bright. By the way, it's not going to be pinched or squeezed. I'm creating space like the number 8 in the back of my throat. So it's not pure E, it's A. So we want to really have a nice bright sound, so that we can grow that bright sound to match the same tonality and the same timbre as our chest voice, so we can fuse it together. As we do this, we grow our chest voice, then we grow our head voice, and we can start to connect that passaggio seamlessly into one long, powerful note. So this is one exceptional way for you, for ladies, for girls to learn how to sing better. So come join me, Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy. I have over 5,000 students in my forums alone, and we have over 8 moderators help field your questions. So join us, KenTamplinVocalAcademy.com. We look forward to seeing you soon.